I wish I had better control of my feelings. I sometimes think about life and how dreams fail and friendships dwindle and how hearts are broken and lifeless. And I think about my heart. And no matter how hard I try to protect it, it still finds its way out and takes the blows of many closest to it. And when I close my eyes, my bloody heart, it turns into tears and it roll down my cheek. I feel shitty, like when a younger me was 12 years old. And his dreams lacked the normal like football trophies and hoes. Instead, it was being an actor and to dance and to be able to show the world his soul. But to do the bullies a favor, he almost took his life. Or like he was much older and hurt by someone he loved and was told that he was much too nice and in so many ways not worthy of a kiss, but his friend was, and how ugly, lonely, and broken he felt. They kept going. Shit like this makes me think of Hitler. And I wonder if his best friend was Jewish, and one day his friend stole a love without hesitation, and it hurt him terribly to the point that he hated and wanted to destroy an entire nation because no one would listen to his feelings. And then I think of Eric and Dylan on their way to school to shoot up everyone because something only a few did, and said that maybe the only thing they needed to hear was "I'm sorry" before taking the lives of 13 at Columbine, which brings me to Russell Arthur Henderson and Aaron James McKinnon, who took the life of Matthew Shepard for being who he was. Let's not forget James Earl Ray, who wanted nothing better than to take down Dr. Martin Luther King. And I ask you, who broke their hearts and who didn't listen? Who caused them to go crazy, and how did they lose control of their feelings, and who did they love? Because I believe you can only hate when love has fucked you over to the point that hating brings more joy. Who or what turned these people into demons? And I wonder if before they killed, if their hearts were my favorite color. A bright red, shining with hopes and dreams and love for someone who would eventually hurt them to the point of thinking that they're insane, which in turn clouded their minds with insanity. Now, not saying that I agree with what they did or the lives that they stole. I just wonder from time to time who heard the news a little bit differently than we. And when their faces came to mind, who didn't see a monster, a murderer? Who didn't see a demon? Who saw love lost? Who saw a broken heart or a misunderstood soul with no one to turn to and nowhere to go? And who knew them when the doors were closed and the lights were off? Or who lay next to them and kissed them to be as close as they could be, if only for a second? Or if they lied night after night and wondered if the one that they loved was loving on someone else, and to feel empty, so empty that they just couldn't die alone. Or if they heard "I love you" from someone who didn't mean it, but just to play with their hearts, like, look, I didn't know these people, or the crimes or the lives that they lived before committing the crimes that they did. I just wish we as a people had better control of our feelings. To know that although it seems that the world is against us, that it gets better, and that one day we might learn that love is deceiving, and that some friends are pretending, and to some people you are as replaceable as batteries. But it gets better because the loneliness is only temporary once we hold on and find love for self. We can lock up our demons forever.